did we go from there? Oh, we wound up in a field. I know it started raining and we had to put up tents. And we dug trenches around the tents to keep the rain water off, and those tents, little tents, you had to share with somebody else because you only had half of it, shoulder half. And if you reached up and touched the tent, anywhere you touch it with your finger, it would start to leak. Oh man, it was a mess. We was soaked almost all the time. And the little trenches we put around the outside the tents didn't help any because they'd fill up and run into somebody else's. And the same thing was happening to us. It was a mess. It was on a, what do you say, Count, I think they said Count Ciano was Hitler's son-in-law, or not Hitler, but Mussolini's son-in-law, owned the property we were on. And we used that to pitch this and put that stuff on. We was there for maybe a week, I guess. And we had a field we used to go, if you had to go to the bathroom, all you had was go into this field, and you had to dig a hole and use it and fill it back up. Before we left there, it was a pretty stinking place, I'll tell you, because there was thousands of us out there. And we, from there, I don't know where we went somewhere down south to the river valley. I think it was the Volturno River Valley. And I can't remember. Everything from there kind of got into a kind of a blur. I don't remember too much, but I know they had a...
You were still in Italy?
I was still in Italy, yeah. And there was a lot of fighting going on parts of there, over there at that time too. I know they had a place they called, there was a lot of olive trees and stuff like the vineyards and stuff like that. We played around and fought a little bit through, but not an awful lot at that time. But then they pulled us back, and the next thing I knew, there was a whole bunch of us on the beaches. And they said we were to go, this was about that time it got to be when they hit the beaches in Normandy.
June 6th.
And, yeah, and it was about that time. And we have to go in as replacements. And what happened was we sat on the beaches. We were supposed to be there to go in as a replacement when after they hit the beaches in southern France, because we were in that. And it so happened that we sat there all night on the beach waiting, nothing ever happened. Next thing, we went back to the barracks and they loaded us on these 4x4s, I guess they were. And we went back through Naples, boarded ship again. Some of the guys had dysentery quite bad, and some of us on the back of the truck that we were on, it was so bad that they just sat on the back of the tailgate and went right down as we were going down the street, and just let her go. Nothing else we could. They didn't want to leave their outfit, so.
Right.
The next best thing, I guess.
Well,